everyone, this is Sandra. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a stationery haul. So I haven't done one of these for a very long time because slowly over the last 5 months or so I've been picking up just a few things at a time, mostly off of Amazon. Let me think here. Yes, I think all of these items were from Amazon and we're going to get started right now. So the first thing I wanted to show you, and you will recall, I won't actually show the traveler's notebook, but I am interested in starting a journal with me and introducing kind of the setup of my very first traveler's notebook. So one of the things that I was looking for were traveler notebook inserts. These are kind of long. Now, okay, it does tell the size here. So they're 5 inches by 4.5 inches. So I think you can get traveler notebooks in your A5 size as well. But the thing I like about it is that it's really skinny and tall. And these are just plain paper inserts. The paper is a little bit thicker than normal paper, but not as thick as the Archer and Olive notebook, for instance. And actually, it almost looks cream colored, but and I think I've mentioned her name before. Her name is Helen Colebrook. I'm going to leave a link for her channel so that if you're interested in kind of seeing what I'm interested in starting, you can watch her journal with me. She's got tons of videos on her channel, and I'm kind of interested in starting something similar. So a lot of these items I will be using to kind of play around with journaling and almost like a form of journaling, scrapbooking, and artistic expression in one notebook. So the next thing that I would like to show are these things by Tim Holtz, Ideology, and they're called, let me see if I can pronounce this right, Ephemera Pack. So it's called an eclectic collection of painted memorabilia. And I believe they're all the same. The only difference is this is called Thrift Shop, and this one's called Emporium. So all they are these tiny little, I'm going to open one up and show you here. They're these tiny little pieces of paper, and some of them look like really old cards. So, I mean, they are new, but this is like a little gift certificate. They're all in brown. These are like bingo or food stamps, something like that. There's fake food stamps in here. Little fake stamps that aren't real. And some of the pieces are very tiny, but it's going to be perfect to start my journal with me. And something like that. So I can't wait to start filming one of those. And for those of you who are interested, please leave a comment down below to let me know, if that's something that you would be interested in seeing. I just want to start it and see, I guess, kind of how it would work for me. So those I'm really excited about, actually. Okay, the next thing is this alphabet, number, and symbol stamps. So it's a little wooden box, which is so cute. And all they are these little stamps with all of the alphabets, capital and lowercase, and then also like the and the period symbol, like all of those. And you just use them individually. So if I wanted to write my name or something, I would just take the S and continue on. And you just do it yourself. You don't have like a holder or anything. But I thought just having that little box is just the cutest. Okay, and the next thing, we'll save the pens for last, actually. So another thing that I'm interested in, mostly for journaling with me, are wax seals. So I have a couple of kits here. So the first kit that I got actually is just my name, or not my name, but my letter of my name, so S. So it comes with a silver, gold, and bronze wax stick, and I think these have a wick in them. So all you do is you find the wick, you light it, and then you drip little bits of wax on a paper, and then you use the seal, which is right here. I can never get it out. And then this kit also comes with 2 little candles. So these are just like the cheap little candles. I think you can get them from the dollar store too. And this is the little metal spoon that you can either chip off a piece of the wax and melt it in here. But this is the symbol here. It's hard to see, sorry, because of the glare. There's the S, it's probably meant to be turned around that way. And it's just got some background kind of printing on there. So that's literally just my initial, which I thought would be cool. Even sending letters, I think that's cool, like kind of the old way of sealing letters, but I think I'd use it mostly in my journal with me. And then this next set, it's in a tiny little box, so it's got its single wooden handle, and of course each of these twists off. This is a Christmas set, so this says Merry Christmas, and it's got stamps in here. One is like a pair of bells, one's a little snowman, a Santa Claus, a Christmas tree, and a little reindeer. So I was figuring that this would be perfect, not only again for journal with me's, but also for sending Christmas cards. So I really like that idea. And one that was not included in that specific set, I ordered online. I got this for $3.99, and it's just a little snowflake stamp seal. So I can't wait to show that. I think it's going to be just kind of like another form of artistic expression. It's just kind of cool to play around with different mediums and different products. So please stay tuned for that because I'm so excited to share a journal with me. So kind of to go along with wax seals, actually, here's two items. I've had these forever. I think I purchased these maybe 20 years ago. Literally 20 years ago. I've had them for a very long time, since I was a teenager. And this is my very first wax stick that I got. I can't remember where I got it. It was in the Shore Park Mall, probably from some kind of weird store. And this was a little wax seal, so not like the kind that I have with the wooden handle. It's just a little metal piece. And it has a little star with a little circle in the middle. I think you can, not sure if you can see it. And that was when I very first, bought my very first one. So it was a long time ago. But the other thing, so with that little spoon, I've seen this a lot. You can get these tiny little gold, wax stars. So they come in all different colors. And then this is the fun thing, is that you can mix 2 or 3 different colors if you want and put them on the paper. So that is why I got these little individual guys. And these are pricey. So for this little bag, it was $10. So I need to try to source a different place where they're a little bit cheaper. And that was the cheapest I could find them on Amazon. So another item, and this kind of goes along with the alphabet stamp set, I needed some black ink, and I don't have any until now. So I have this Color Box archival die in Wicked Black. So it is archival, so basically if I stamp using this in my traveling notebook, the ink won't run, and that's what I'm looking for. I think this is going to work very, very well. And another type of ink that I have is this Distress ink. This is also by Tim Holtz. And basically, if you use a little sponge on the edges of your paper, it'll make whatever you're putting it on look vintage or older. So I wanted to get this color. It's available in tons of different colors, like pink and blue and red, but this is kind of like the brownie old color, which I'm looking for. And then to kind of go along with all of this stuff, not something that I've purchased, but I've told my family and friends to kind of be on the lookout for old stuff. So one of my family members actually found this vintage old newspaper from 1936. So it's really cool because then I can rip off pieces and add it to the traveling notebook, and it's just going to look really vintage and really kind of cool. And I just can't wait to share that with you guys when they start. But I'm thinking November is kind of a good time to start. So please stay tuned for those. So now moving into the pen section of this haul. Oh, I'm so excited because you guys know I love pens. Let's start with the fine liners. So Helen Colebrook uses Staedtler pigment liners. And my favorite fine liner right now is actually the Sakura Pigma Micron. And I just used a 0.1 millimeter the other day for my November plan with me. and I ruined it. I think I pressed too hard and it just bent it. So I'm hoping that these are going to be a bit different. I can't remember how much this was. I think it was $15, but you get 2, 4, 6 in here. So pretty much I paid for the price of 4 and you get 2 free. So it has a 0.05 millimeter, sorry, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, and a 0.8. So I'm interested to see how they work compared to the Secura Pigma microns. So I will let you know in a future video. Okay, more along the pen, the gel pen kind of thing. These are the refills I was talking about. So I bought the Fashion Barrel Pilot G2 pen. It was only a 2-pack, I think, for $3.99, but I didn't want to buy more pens for $3.99. So I got 2 of these for $2. So it's perfect because they have refills and the barrels are fine. So these are great. I love this. I prefer the 0.7 millimeter, and this is just black ink, but you can get it in blue and you can get them in colored as well. Okay, the second-ish last item are these Zebra Sensations Fun Weary Feud colored brush pens. I have wanted these for a long time. I think when I ordered, I was looking on the Zebra website, because I know that there's a US site for Zebra and a Canadian. So I was on the Canadian, and I was originally going to find the Mildliner brush pen on the Zebra site, but I ended up getting them on Amazon later on for cheaper. But these were on Amazon. I think they're selling them on the website, on the Zebra website, for $20, maybe $30, and on Amazon I got them for like $10. So, or maybe it was $15, but pretty good deal. And please stay tuned for a review on these pens. Okay, the very last item, well, it's kind of like a 2-part item, but it kind of goes together. And this is the Kiritaki Kokokiro, is that how you say it? Brush pen. So this is a very, very tiny brush pen. Again, I'll do a review on it, kind of alongside when I do my Tombow Food Nosuke and the Fun Weary Zebra brush pens, because it does fall into the small brush pen category. This is a pink barrel. So with most of these, you buy the barrel separate, and then the ink refills separate as well. But this one came with a black refill, and then I bought the pink one too because I love pink and I needed pink in my life. So that is it for the hauls. For a lot of these products, please stay tuned to see me actually use them in the traveling, how am I going to say this? My traveling notebook journal with me. And for the very first one, it's going to be very exciting. I'm going to try to build some hype around it because for me, I love doing new things. I love it. It's so exciting for me. So you'll see me use a lot of the items in that journal, and it might be a weekly thing. It might be twice a week. I'm not sure yet. I'll just kind of see if you guys have any feedback for me, and then I'll go from there. And as for the brush pens, I will do a review on each of those. And please click the like button if you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. And also subscribe if you have not already, which would really help me out and help support me. And again, thank you to everyone who has subscribed. I really appreciate all of your support. And last but not least, click the bell button so you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.